agree on a new coronavirus relief package. That's according to Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, who says the direct payments to individuals will be similar to the $1,200 checks that were part of the CARES Act. A huge settlement coming to victims and families of the mass shooting on the Las Vegas Strip 3 years ago today, as a judge has approved an $800 million settlement for more than 4,400 people directly impacted by the shooting that killed 58. And this is USA Radio News.
Now you can fly anywhere in the world and pay discount prices on your airline tickets. Book a flight today to London, Paris, Madrid, or anywhere else you want to go. And pay a lot less guaranteed. Call the International Travel Department right now at Low Cost Airlines.
800-215-5141. 800-215-5141. That's 800-215-5141.
There's Facebook news and Instagram news and WhatsApp, and, well, here's USA Radio's Wendy King to explain.
Facebook says it's combining Instagram with Facebook Messenger in the latest step to integrate the two platforms. Messenger replaced Instagram's old messaging service, Instagram Direct, a move that will allow users to send chat messages and share photos and videos between the two platforms. It's part of Facebook's bigger plans that would include the incorporation of WhatsApp into Facebook as well. Facebook said users will be able to communicate across apps seamlessly, watch videos together, customize emoji reactions, incorporate message controls, and easily forward content. For USA Radio News, I'm Wendy King.
Twitter says it's taking down more than 100 accounts that it says originate in Iran that were trying to disrupt public conversation during Tuesday's presidential debate. Twitter noting the accounts had very low engagement and no real impact on the public conversation. And Apple is bringing more emojis to users. Among those new ones, gender-neutral Santa Claus, a transgender pride flag, and both men and women in wedding dresses. Oh, emojis are fun, but you can find us online at usaradio.com. For USA Radio News, I'm Chris Barnes.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mark Rosenthal. Here's what's happening for southern New Hampshire. For today, we're dealing with lots of sun, a few patchy clouds. It'll be 68 to 74. Increasing clouds over down to the mid-50s. Tomorrow, a lot of clouds, maybe a stray shower. Could be a little sun. It'll be near 70. Weekend looks great. Lots of sunshine, though in mid-60s, 40s at night under clear sky with light winds. For WSMN 1590 and WSMN 95.3 FM Nashua, I'm Mark Rosenthal.
Quicken Loans presents the Sports Flash, driven by Jeep on WSMN 1590 and 95.3 FM Nashua. New England Patriots running back James White returned to the team on Wednesday after dealing with the tragic death of his father from a car accident where his mother was also seriously injured. The Patriots are preparing to head to Arrowhead Stadium Sunday to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. New England 2-1 while Kansas City is 3-0. The Patriots with the #1 rushing attack in the NFL. NBA Finals, the Los Angeles Lakers captured Game 1 at Walt Disney World, beating Miami 116-98. Anthony Davis led the Lakers with 34 points with 9 rebounds. LeBron James with 25 points with 13 boards. Lakers hit 15 three-pointers on the night. Miami led by Jimmy Butler with 23. Game 2 of the series will be on Friday night. I'm Tony Desiri, WSMN 1590 and 95.3 FM Nashua.
I need to get some new shirts for my business.
Just call Sal.
Does he do screen printing also?
Just call Sal.
Does he embroider shirts too?
Just call Sal.
I also need business cards and brochures.
Just call Sal.
How about yard and lawn signs?
Just call Sal.
And promotional products to give my customers?
Just call Sal.
Who is Sal?
I'm Sal. My wife Jennifer and I are the proud owners of Fully Promoted of Southern New Hampshire. If you need embroidered or screen printed shirts, business cards, brochures, lawn signs, promotional products, and even personal protective equipment for your business or organization, just call me or stop by our showroom, conveniently located at 410 South River Road in Bedford, right off the Everett Turnpike. You can also visit our website at fullypromotedsnh.com. That's fullypromotedsnh.com. We are your one-stop shop for all your promotional needs. Fully Promoted of Southern New Hampshire. Our business is to help you grow your business.
Just call Sal.
No one in New Hampshire wants to worry about how to pay for winter heating bills. If you qualify financially, the New Hampshire Fuel Assistance Program is available to help. Simply call 211 to be directed to your local community action agency to apply. Home heating assistance may be only a phone call away. Dial 211 today or check out nh.gov for more information on how to apply and to see if you qualify for assistance.
Hi, I'm Tony Joyce from Joyce Cooling and Heating. Fall is here, and that means you may or may not have tried your heating system. Routine maintenance and filter changes are the best things you can do for your health and the health of your system. Another thing you can do is call Joyce Cooling and Heating. Our installation and service techs are trained and equipped not only to repair or replace your equipment, but also to respect your home and health. And remember, that's Joyce Cooling and Heating, 882-4244, or on the web at joycecool.com.
The Rayla Campbell Show. Hard hitting, no filter. Leave that PC stuff at home. Representing the bars and stripes. A mom, a patriot for American values and the American way. And now your host, Rayla Campbell.
Good morning, Nashua. I am your host, Rayla Campbell, and welcome to the Rayla Campbell Show, live on WSMN 1590 AM, 95.3 FM, and on the web live at WSMN.live, and also streaming on my Facebook, Rayla Campbell for Congress. Good morning, everyone. It has been quite an exciting week, I would say. I can't believe it's already Thursday. I'd like to say hi to everyone that's on there in my Facebook Live. Good morning. It's good to see everybody. So as you guys may or may have not have heard, if you've been following me, of course you have heard, yesterday we found out that the mayor of Boston decided to raise the Chinese Communist flag up on the city hall next to our state flag and the American flag. So, of course, I went down there with my fellow Chinese American, Vietnamese Americans, my favorite little spice Bao Chow Kelly was there. She's amazing. So I went down there to support them and to really stand up against communism and, you know, the fact that Marty Walsh would actually put that flag up on our grounds where liberty and freedom was born was absolutely horrific. And I cannot believe that they did that in the cover of darkness, even though they had it planned for 9:30. So yesterday we went down there and protested and made our voices heard and known, and they hid inside. Marty Walsh hid inside. He was supposed to have a press conference outside. We surrounded that building. We had people down in front. We had people up on the back. We went live on Facebook for everybody to see, and we wanted Marty to come out and remove that flag. Take it down. We do not need to have the communist flag raised up in our city. So we want to make sure that he heard us and that we were loud and he knew that we were there and they wanted it torn down. These people have escaped communism and persecution and have come to this country for freedom and liberties, which we hold dearly to our hearts. So they blocked us out, locked the doors as we stood there on the steps. It was pretty amazing to see. The news came in. So I saw Fox 25, Channel 7, they're walking in, and I guess they were holding a press conference inside. The first one in 6 months held inside. Why? Because we were outside and Marty was too afraid to come and face the music. So I did finally make a picture in the Boston Globe, but of course they didn't name me. But we stood out there and we were loud enough so that he knew that we were there. He knew we were there. We weren't going away. We were going to stand there and make sure that they heard our voices. So we definitely need all of the people to call Marty's office and tell him to take that flag down. Take it down now. Take it down. It does not belong there. I don't care what he's thinking, that he's trying to show peace or whatever. I don't know what his reason is for putting up the communist flag, but it doesn't belong there. And we want it removed. So that's what we're making sure that we're going to have happen. So I can't believe how the news literally was standing outside. They saw us and everything. They would not talk to me. They know who I am. They know that I'm running for Congress. They know that I stand up for all the voices. And when I say all the voices, that's all Americans. Standing strong and proud for all Americans, even our legal immigrant Americans that came here and really want to have the freedoms and opportunities that they so desperately need and deserve from coming over from that country. And they come here and they get the opportunities to live and be free and be happy and flourish in an economy that was doing good prior to COVID. It's still getting better, but flourish in a country that is going to treat them equally. So where was Marty? Hiding inside, and we made sure that we got him and we could see him in there. We're not communists. We don't support communists. We want that flag taken down. And we shouted and we chanted, and he knew. He knew. So it's really important that everybody get up there and call to get that flag removed. It does not belong in Boston. Not now, not ever. So that was yesterday during the early morning hours. We definitely were down there, and we're going to not go away. We're going to be everywhere, coming after them all. I still want to see Marty face to face. I would like him to tell me how he can stand there with Antifa, with BLM, supporting Monica Cannon Grant. How can he do all of this stuff, stand there, and he can't come out and say anything to me? As many times have I reached out to his office asking for a comment. Where are you, Marty? You're supposed to be the mayor. Yeah, thanks, Dennis. You just popped that number in the chat box. Everybody, Dennis popped the number in there to call me or Marty Walsh's office. Call him 617-635-4500. Make sure you go on there, call him. Make sure everybody says, remove that flag, take it down. How dare you? Ask him why he stands with racists, why he stands with Antifa. Get on it. Got to make sure we're loud, and he knows. He knows we're coming for him. So I definitely want to make sure that everybody understands what these people that are running our city are actually doing, what they're doing, and what they're trying to do. They're going to support communists. They're going to support the Chinese government that gave us the Wuhan virus, the Wuhan flu. China lies, people die. That's the truth. China lied. They allowed their people to leave and come all over the world and spread the virus and kill 1 million people. And what? Marty's going to go and raise that flag. How dare he? And where's Faker Baker at? Not to mention, we actually had a state rep walk through, Aaron Michaelwitz. Guess what he's in charge of? Chinatown, Ways and Means Committee. And he walked right underneath that flag. Ran away from us when we tried to get him for comment. Ran away, scared, all the way across, and he knew where he had to go. He had to go in there. He had to go into that meeting. He was supposed to be sitting there probably with Marty Walsh, and he ran across the street like a scared little chicken, because he is. Absolutely disgusting. How are we allowing this to happen? This is where our voices need to be. We need to be standing up and being strong and stopping this. We do. We want answers. Thank you, Monica. We want answers. Why, Marty? Why are you supporting China? Why are you supporting Antifa? Why are you supporting BLM? Why are you supporting racists, Marty? Look at your city. The Democrats are destroying our city. He wants to keep it shut down. Look at it. There's nobody there except for the zombies. Enough is enough. Our voices are going to be heard. Everybody, I need you to get up there, come to the rallies, call Marty, making sure that you tell him, take down that flag now. We will not stand for this. not stand for this. And then also go onto my website, RaylaForCongress.com, and donate. Help me, because we definitely need the support and the money. It's RaylaFor, Congress.com. We need the help. We need the support. We need everybody's voices. I will stand up for every single person who needs it. You reach out to me, I will stand up for you. I'm standing up for the law and order. I'm standing up for police. I'm standing up for the everyday hardworking men and women. I'm standing up for my Asian Americans. Every single person. My Black Americans. My Spanish Americans. All my Latino Americans. Everybody. We're Americans. That's what it is. Keyword, Americans. That's what we're first. I'm not going to sit here and support communists and have them raise a communist flag. I cannot believe that he would have the audacity, I almost said something else, audacity to do that in the middle of the night, late at night, so that nobody could come out because he was too afraid they're going to protest. Or is he too afraid of me? Because I was going to be there and he knew it. I definitely am going to keep supporting American values, American way, all day, every day, in your face. Not going anywhere. Anybody new to the chat or new to listening on the radio, please follow me on Facebook, Rayla Campbell for Congress. It's Rayla Campbell like the soup for Congress on Facebook. You can also check out my website. Again, that's RaylaForCongress.com, RaylaFor, Congress.com. We need your help. We need your support. We need a lot of people to get out there. We're still doing a write-in. We want people at the polls to make sure we have poll watchers watching over everything that is going on and making sure that, they're not going to cheat, which we know that they have done in the past. Yes, Kara, that's exactly right. Yeah, chicken hanging the flag in the middle of the night. That sounds exactly like what Marty would do. They're unhinged, and I cannot believe that they would put up a flag of a country that invaded Tibet, jails Christians and Muslims, concentration camps, still has it. But yet, we're the racists? Really, Marty? You're putting up a flag of communists, and you call Republicans racist. I think we know who the racists are. I think we know who the communists are. I think we know exactly what the Democratic Party is and what they're out to be. For example, a lot of people here have not heard the little clip that we have. We have the actual words from Miss Monica Cannon Grant. I've had it edited so the people in New Hampshire can actually hear what I've had to deal with. And Marty supports this person, supports this woman. Let's just roll that clip.
And then there's heifer running against Ayanna Presley. This one here with the white husband. At some point, we're going to have a conversation with black folks who get in a relationship with white folks and then forget that they black. We're going to have that conversation. And I know it's going to put y'all nerves. It's going to be uncomfortable. But we're going to have that conversation because if white vagina and white penises jeopardize your melanin, then we need you to sit in the back of the classroom, and this ain't your part of the show, and you don't get to talk right now. Until you practice some self-love, know your history, and realize where the you came from, this ain't your part of the show. We need you to sit in the back. I need all the people that understand what it is to wake up black, regardless of how many educated gang symbols you have at the end of your name, regardless of how close in proximity you are to white supremacy, regardless of how many white penises you ride. And I ain't mad at you, sis, because if you riding that much for a credit score, get you that house, boo. Get your 40 acres in your Haitian black man. But I get it. He living in Utah. He getting pink uncooked vagina. I get it. I get
lovely.
it. What I need you to do, though, is keep your mouth shut on black. If you ain't ready to be black, that's what I need you to do. I need you to shut the f*** up. And be disrespectful. And I'll be damned if I let this melanin adjacent woman whose proximity to white supremacy is so disgusting, right? Be disrespectful to our congresswoman because white folks have convinced her that she's been drinking the water. I don't know. White folks have convinced her that she was better. I don't know. She was one of those, she's an exceptional Negro. Is that what it is? She crossed county lines to disrespect a white woman. Malcolm X would have blew somebody's fucking head off.
Yes. Oh, yes. Isn't that lovely? All directed right at me. Ayanna Presley's former, or maybe she still is, campaign advisor or something. We don't know. Marty Walsh gives this woman a platform. D.A. Rollins gave her money. $6,000 to be exact, that she went on and said that she paid for abortions with. Yeah. Marty Walsh gives this woman space, an office, allows her to be the voice for youth in our city. Youth listening to that disgusting, hateful woman. She's a racist. She's a bigot. She's got a lot of terms she likes to call me, but yet she can't face me when I've now confronted her 3 times. 3 times. What is Monica afraid of? What is Marty afraid of? Rachel Rollins, where have you been? You still didn't answer my question, Rachel. How are you going to give this woman $6,000? For what? To pay for abortions? Seriously? Is that what we hire the DA to do? Pay for abortions? No. And yet she releases criminals into the streets. Rapists, murderers. That's what this DA has been doing. With the help of Marty Walsh. I cannot believe that they are giving this woman and allowing this woman to continue to fund her, to give her a platform, to allow her to spew her racist hate all over, everywhere. How you doing? Absolutely an abomination. Marty's a joke. He's pathetic. He's a poor excuse for a mayor. Same like our governor. Where is he? Where's he been? You know, it was his ruling that dropped the signatures back to 1,000. He's supposed to be a Republican. We all know he's not. Not at all. Somebody needs to be looking into Monica's finances because I don't think she's paid any taxes. Actually, I'm pretty sure she hasn't. So let's get in on that and find out what's going on. But where was Faker Baker? Where was he? That was his ruling. And then he didn't come out to defend me, did not come out to say anything to the Republican that actually worked so hard. I'm out there meeting everybody, saying hello, shaking hands. And where was he? And where is he? Hiding. He's probably over there funding her too, protecting her. She goes at the police, swears at them, calls them all sorts of stuff, but then she's quick to call them, isn't she? And file a false report. And what about Michelle Wu? Standing with Lauren, Pepsa, whatever, who's Antifa, her and Marty, who's attacked me numerous times. You can watch the videos on my Facebook. Go under videos and you can see them. They're all there. That's Rayla Campbell for Congress on Facebook. Yep, standing there. And now she wants to run for mayor. A mayor that stands with Antifa, that supports Antifa. Violence. Violence in Boston. Oh, those words are familiar. Isn't that what Monica's actual name of her little nonprofit is? And they want to have those exact words, violence in Boston. Enough is enough. We've got to stop allowing these Democrats to take over our cities. We got to get more Republicans in office. If people are looking, if they want to get involved, if they don't know where to start, reach out to me. Go onto my website, RaylaForCongress.com. Go under the volunteer, put it in the comment section. You want to do something? I will be the one to help you. I can help so many people get off the ground because you know what? That's what I've done. That's what I've done. Just my voice and being who I am, staying true to God, staying true to my country. That's what I've done. And I'm getting out there and making sure that everybody knows that we are stronger, united, that we have true values that we need to hold true, that we need to respect our Constitution. That's what we need people to understand. The Constitution, the greatest living, breathing document that has made our country so strong. The best country. And you got people that want to crap on it. Yes, thank you, Joe. Lauren Pepsa and Rob Weber. Those are the Antifa that has been standing with Marty Walsh and Michelle Wu. And oh yeah, don't worry, Michelle. We're coming for you too. And not just her. The other one, Andrea Campbell. No relation at all. Her brother's a rapist. Yeah, really bad. Like serial rapist. You want that to be running your office? Oh, thank you. Yeah. So if people do want to call into the studio, you can call in. The number is 603-816-1590. If you want to ask me some questions or just say something out there that you really want to get off your chest, open platform. Again, it's 603-816-1590. So exciting to be up here. Thank you guys so much for listening and for tuning in. Everybody on the radio, again, my name is Rayla Campbell. You're listening to The Rayla Campbell Show. I am from Massachusetts. I'm running for Congress against Ayanna Pressley, but I am up here as well doing a lot of stuff in New Hampshire because recently I have just been named Black Voices for Trump chair for Massachusetts and New Hampshire. So I want to make sure that everybody knows you can reach out to me. I'm not just for Black voices. You know I'm for all voices. I don't see skin color. I see red, white, and blue. And I will be here for every single person. The Nashua office is right across the street for the Trump headquarters. You guys come up here. You can come check me out on the radio. Wave from down there. I say hello. You know, but we definitely want to make sure that we're giving opportunities for our Republican candidates to come up, have a voice, get on the radio, make sure that people can hear what you want to say, what you want to bring to your communities, what you want to do in your communities. Next week, I'm actually going to have one of our local candidates come up. Her name is Karina. She is Karina Mopalis. She is running for treasurer down in Plymouth. So I'm going to have her come up. She's going to be on, and just so everybody can get to know her, get to understand, see her website, get on her Facebook, start following her, really help her out, get her in there. She's a young Republican, 24 years old, ready to change everything that's going on in the South Shore and making sure she's standing up for those voices. And she actually ran for mayor of Brockton, so good for her. We gonna make sure that she wins this time. But she's a good, strong candidate, and we're gonna make sure that we help her out. So definitely, if you want to listen in next week, she will be on the show. It'll be so amazing. I'm so proud of her. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you guys very much. I'm looking at all of the people in the chat. I'm so proud to have so many people listening and tuning in and just really being part of the show and part of my campaign and being out there and being the strong voices that we really need. Again, the studio line, if you want to call in, is 603-816-1590. You can definitely call and chime in. We've got a lot of stuff going on this week. We've actually got the Trump train campaign that is going to be happening this Saturday. We're going to be going all the way from down in Plymouth, starting at 10:30 on exit 3, and they're going to be moving all the way up. They're going to get to about Braintree, exit 17 at 11:30. Then the Lexington service plows are I-95, exit 30, about 12:15, and we should be up here in Nashua about 1 o'clock. So everybody can kind of join in. You can go onto my Facebook page. I have it up there. You can click on it and, come wherever you are. You can come in from the route. We have people coming out from west. So we're all trying to link up and make it really big. And we also have people in Nashua that are going to be here to have a huge rally. It's going to be so exciting. Definitely want as many people as I possibly can. And we need people to donate to the Republican candidates. All of us. Go onto our pages. Donate, because we are going up against a horrible, corrupt Democrat machine. And the only way that we're going to win is to fight them hard at their own game. And it does take money. Money. Every dollar counts. Every dollar counts. It doesn't matter how little, it all counts. Go to my website, RaylaForCongress.com. Yes. And you can click the donate button. It actually says contribute. You can go on, contribute to my website. And thank you so much for everybody that already has donated. Also, if you need yard signs, you can pick them up at my house or you can pick them up in Newton. Reach out to us and we'll give you the addresses if you haven't. If you don't know it already, mine's out there. But just let me know that you're coming, and we have a table set up so you can pick up your yard signs. I will also be bringing Trump signs back. So if people are looking for their Trump signs, I will have some, and I'll bring them back down, and you can definitely come pick those up as well. I am all over the place, so it's very busy, and I'm having a great time doing this. Running for office is definitely it's been something that I would recommend anybody try. If you really are into politics and you really want to make a change, get out there and do something. Get out there and do something and experience what it's like to really stand up for the people, be the voice of the people, which I'm doing. It is definitely a lot of fun, and it has been challenging, as you have seen, that I've been attacked and stalked and harassed, but you know what? They obviously must be really scared if they're coming at me from so many different angles, and I'm just little old me. What are you afraid of? My voice? My independent, strong, conservative voice? Is that what I'm afraid of? Because I'm not going to back down? No, I will never back down, and I'm not going to go away, and it's going to be hell for them. It is, and I'm going to make sure of it. Every single press conference, we're going to find you. As I see when I was up here doing stuff last week, people tried to sneak out. They must have saw that I wasn't in the state so they could get away with going and doing something. But next time Markey comes out, don't worry, I'm going to find him. I saw him. I'm going to make sure that we get him. We're going to get Michelle Wu. We're going to get Marty again. I'm still coming for you, Marty. You still have some explaining to do. Where's my apology? And you're still giving this woman a platform. What's going on with that? How come she's not fired? How come she's still allowed to actually run the business and still go out there and make posts about me? But now she doesn't name me. I'm just like, I'm surprised she doesn't call me Melanin Adjacent. That's like my new name. Yeah, she's ridiculous. But they're allowing her to have that platform. So I'm going to be louder, and I'm going to expose them for everything that they're doing, for siding with the radical left, for actually promoting Antifa. Oh, remember what Joe said? It's just an idea. Antifa's just an idea. Well, maybe Biden should take a look at all of the stuff that they've been doing. Look at all of the destruction, the violence, the murders, the assaults. That's just an idea. No, that's a reality. Facts. And all you people that think, oh, well, I'm going to vote for Biden, that's elder abuse. Seriously. Look at the guy. Listen to what he's saying. Him and Kamala Harris have put more black people behind bars. More of them. And now they're going to say that they're for reforms. No, our president did that. our president, President Trump. Oh, look at that. Thanks, Dennis. He put all sorts of stuff in the chat box. He's got Marty's number, city council. Look at that. Dennis, you're the man. Diversity. Wow. Thank you, Dennis. Everybody get on the phone. Call Marty. Ask him why he stands with Antifa, BLM, racists like Monica Cannon Grant. Ask him when he's going to actually apologize to Rayla Campbell. Does he like to continuously support racists and bigots? Does he care about the people of Boston? I don't think he does. I don't think he does because he wants to keep everything locked down. Absolutely not. It's time for a change, and we're coming. The red tidal wave is coming. I'm not going to back down. The stuff that they're allowed to get away with, the things that they're doing, putting up a Chinese flag next to our liberty flag, and then to have Aaron Michaelwitz walk underneath, run from us. Supposed to represent the people of Chinatown. Really? That's your representation? And then what about the DA? I mean, everybody, we gotta wake up. It's time to stop. It's time to look at what they're doing. Look at what they're saying. The hate. Listen to what Monica says. Listen to her words. I'm an exceptional Negro. I didn't realize that I was growing up in 1920 Alabama. I'm not. It's 2020. We're Americans. When we wake up, we're Americans first. The rest of the world hates you. Why? Because you're an American. Not because of the color of your skin, because you're an American. And they hate America. I love my country. I love the beautiful people of my country. I love my God. I am a Catholic. I am a Republican. I am so proud to be an American. And I will stand up for all those voices and make sure that everybody knows that we're coming. The Republicans are coming, and we are going to restore law and order. We are going to restore our history. We're going to protect our children's educations. There's no such thing as white privilege. We are American privilege. That's what we are. American privilege. Oh, somebody's swearing on the streets. Is she listening to me? I don't know. Is it Monica? What? Somebody down there swearing on the streets. That's awesome. I'd like to know if they're tuning in. She got something to say. I'm listening. I'm up here. I can hear you. Again, with the racism, that's where it, and you know what, sometimes it just, the racism from my own, I think it's the worst. It's the worst. I mean, I don't have any coming from any other but my own. And the radical lefts that they hang out with. And how they allow their young Democrats to post racial slurs on my website, on my page. That's what they allow. Oh, they think it's okay. Because if their leader's allowed to say things like that, then they should be allowed. Absolutely not. And that's why I'm going after Ayanna Pressley. She's a racist. She's a bigot. She's the devil. We all see it. We all know it. What did she tweet out there? She wants to pray to who? We don't know who she prays to. Then she wants to go riot. Then she wants to sleep. And then she wants to repeat it. Riot and repeat. This is coming from a congressperson. She's a congressperson because she's so evil And what comes out of her is so hateful. And you can just see it. Look at her. Evil. Everybody, it's time to make sure. Oh, thank you, proud Cape Verdeans, conservative. Thank you so much. Love her. Oh, she said a red tsunami. 2020, exactly. Well, we need you guys to get out there. If you know people, get them registered to vote. We need vote in person. It is time to get out there and vote in person, making sure that your vote is counted. We want your vote to count. Vote in person, vote Republican. Circle the bubbles, red all the way down. Write my name in, Rayla Campbell, Randolph, Mass. Red all the way down. Running for Congress in District 7. You can also write me in District 3 and District 8, because there's nobody running, and District 1. There's nobody running in those districts in Massachusetts. You can write me in for all those. Let's take this state. Let's do this. Let's help the president win. Let's help the Republican candidates win. Let's make sure that we are loud, proud, and strong. Make sure that we're getting out there. We got the Trump rally. We want people to join in. We really need all you guys. Decorate your cars. We're going to give the prizes for the top 3 best decorated cars. You can go to, actually, there's a Trump store in Weymouth now. Everybody can go and check it out. They've got tons of stuff. It's absolutely amazing. Like I said, I'm going to be bringing stuff home from here in Nashua. I will bring Trump signs if you want them. I can make sure that you get them. We need all the independents to get out there and vote red. Vote red. Look at what the Democrats are doing to your state. Is that what you want for the future, for your children's future? Or do you want to live in America where we are happy, thriving, equal opportunities for all? All you got to do is work for it. Hard work, perseverance. You can do whatever you want. Whatever you want. I'm going to make sure that when I'm elected, and I'm your next Congresswoman, we're going to change the teachers union. We're going to go in there and we're going to fight against them. And we're going to change what they're teaching to our children. We're going to get more conservatives, more men, more trade schools into the cities. Opportunities for these children from high school. Get a skill. Have a skill. Get a union job. Make lots of money. Have a 401k. It's great. It's great for having benefits. Giving back. That's what they need to do. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to make sure that we're giving our inner cities the opportunities that they so much deserve, like everybody else. There's no reason why there should only be one trade school in the city. One. Nothing in life is free. You got to work for it. You got to work for it. But we want to make sure that with the educations and the opportunity zones that we have, and giving these children the skills that they need, fixing up the public schools that get so much funding, but yet they're failing. You want to know why? The teachers union. That's why. And we'll fix that. And we'll thrive. Every neighborhood deserves great schools, and we'll make sure it happens. We're not going to sit there and allow the Democrats to destroy our country any longer. Any longer. Again, everybody, I still need donations. Go onto my website, raylaforcongress.com, RAYLAFOR, congress.com. It's up at the drop-down button, or right if you're using your smartphone, but if you're on a computer, you'll look at the top and the tabs that says contribute. Just click on that. It'll bring you right to my WinRed. Thank you guys all so much for your support. You can definitely pick up yard signs. Like I said, I have them. And then also a member of my team has them in Newton if that's easier for you to get to. Or if you don't have a car, just send me an email, RaylaForCongress@gmail. You can send that to me and we can have somebody deliver you a sign if you can't get to it. So we can definitely help you out with that. But we got to get out there. We're going to be doing a lot more standouts. I'm going to be out there helping a lot more candidates. Just reach out to me, both New Hampshire, Massachusetts. Reach out to me. Go onto my website. Go onto my Facebook. I've got you guys. I've got your back. I've got the people's back. That's what we're doing this for. The people. Our voices. Our voices. You know, we're the silent majority, but we're not going to be silent anymore. Not at all. Just like me, I'm Black voices for Trump, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, but I'm all voices. All voices. I want to make sure that everybody who wants an opportunity, who wants to get out there, who wants to change, do stuff for your community, local level, city, town, state, even federal level, just reach out. I can help you. It's hard work, but I can help you. If you're willing to do it, it's worth it. It's so worth it. Being out there with all of my amazing constituents, that's worth it. Meeting new people, so worth it. Because you hear their voices. Because you can help. You can make a change. You can give them hope. My name's not Rayla for nothing. It's Ray like sunshine. And I will bring it. I will bring hope. I will bring love. And I will make sure that we are strong, proud Americans. Absolutely, Helen. 4 more years. We got to make sure that we help the president get elected. So I guess there was a story about somebody that a lot of people up here may know because, you know, I'm taking over now. I guess Diana Ploss had some issues. She had stuff thrown at her, and some dude like smashed a phone, and they held him. The cops got him and arrested him. But again, this is the stuff that we have to deal with when we're out there. But Diana is not a Republican. And people shouldn't be violent and throwing stuff at us and coming trying to attack us. But, you know, Diana went out there and did something absolutely just like the Democrats. You know, she's racist, disgusting like Monica Cannon Grant. She hasn't said boo to me. But, you know, we've been attacked by some of the same people. They moved away from me and they went on and attacking her. But there's certain stuff that we're just not going to allow to happen anymore. You said Diana. I wouldn't say Diana Ploss is a sweetheart. That's in the chat box. I'm just saying. That's my opinion. She might be sweet to you, but she hasn't been so sweet to me. Just saying. We don't see eye to eye. I'm not going to agree with someone who all of a sudden was a Democrat forever and then popped over to become a Republican and a super Trumper and then goes on a racist tirade for what? Walking down the street. Like, no. That's not what we do. That shows your true colors. Just like Antifa Ayana shows her true colors on a daily, on the regular. It's time to stop with the racism. It's time to stop with the hate. Why does the left think that if they keep preaching it, keep saying it, they're going to think that we're still living in it? They got to have something to completely come in and divide us. But we're not divided, and we're not going to allow them. Because we're Americans. And we're strong Americans. And they're Marxists. And they're communists. And they're socialists. Oh, you didn't see oh, yeah, you gotta go on the page. Is it NIMS? Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Yeah, you gotta check it out. It's out there. But we're gonna make sure that we're voting red, everybody. And if you can volunteer, please go on to my website and fill out the Pledge Your Vote. And you can volunteer to work the polls. We need people to work the polls and be there watching over the dirty Dems. Because we know what they did. We know what they did. 2,888 ballots. that were not counted for me. I wonder why. Because they're afraid. Because I'm going to win. Because so many Democrats, independents, don't like Ayanna Pressley. And guess what? They can vote for me on November 3rd. Write me in, Rayla Campbell, Rayla, Campbell like the soup. Write me in. And we will make sure that we fix our city. And we will get more Republicans in. We shouldn't be so underrepresented. Underrepresented in Massachusetts. 9 districts, no Republicans. 9 districts, no Republicans. We're going to change that. The red tidal wave is coming. We need to get the candidate voices out there. Please reach out to me, all of you listening, especially here in New Hampshire. Matt Maurer, Corky, come on the show. Get your voices out there. And then also, what's this? Ryan Terrell. I see his sign right across the street. Him too. Come on the show. It's an African American running up here in New Hampshire. I would love to talk to you. Come on the show. I want people's voices out there. Tell them. We don't need to be quiet. You don't need to be afraid. What happened to it's 2,888 votes. Yes. Oh, you want me to? Okay, so I'll tell the story. So here on Election Day, we had people at the polls telling our actual constituents going in to vote for me that they didn't need to fill in the bubble and they could write below the line or put their sticker below the line. So one, that's voter interference, and we did call them out on it, and they admitted it right there. So how it works is the machine, if you don't fill in the bubble, it goes to one side. If you do fill in the bubble and you write your name on the line, it goes to the other side. So they have to hand count them. So the ones that didn't have the bubble, or maybe they possibly had a misspelling, they disqualified them, even though it was supposed to be voter intent. Hence why we need to have people over there watching. Because they also claimed that they weren't trained on how to do a write-in. Not trained. So everybody remember to fill in the bubble. Write my name, fill in the bubble, Rayla Campbell. But yes, that's what they did. So we asked to see those votes. Oh, well, we don't get copies of them. They're just scanned and they go directly into storage. But then they were still counting votes 8 days after the election. And during that time, it had passed for me to be able to get a recount. In order to get a recount, you need to know the total number of votes. So you have to be within a certain number of a certain margin in order for a recount. So if you're not done counting and the recount time is already now passed, how am I supposed to get a recount? I am not. That's the Democrats cheating. That's what they did. And then I went to confront them. Because you know that Governor Baker and the SJC lowered the number to 1,000 back in April. So how the statute works, it's Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 53, Section 40, and it says that the number for a write-in in the primary has to be the same number that was required during the nomination process. So what would that be? That'd be 1,000, right? I got well over that. But yet, no. Our opinion is that that was only for the nomination process. But the law states that it's not. So Opinion Guy, you can go watch that also on my Facebook under videos. That's exactly what they said. And that's also what the lawyer, Michelle, in the Secretary of State's office said. Our opinion. Well, your opinion isn't the law. Yes, I will be there October 18th in Wilmington. Thank you, Rob. Your opinion is not the law. The law states that I was only required to get 1,000 because that was the process of the nomination papers. So this is why we need to go after Secretary Galvin. We need to go after all the Democrats because this is what they do. They're trying to cheat. They want to keep me down. They want to keep me quiet. I'm not going anywhere. You're not keeping anybody down. If you haven't noticed, I got you guys on the run. Marty hiding inside. First press conference inside in 6 months? Can't come out, face the music? Really? And where's Baker? Oh, he's always hiding inside. He's not coming out. And has anybody seen your dear congressperson? Absolutely not. Where are you, Charlie? Hung me out to dry, Charlie. Huh, Chuckles? It's your law, your rules. But then again, you're a rhino. It's time for everybody to vote real Republicans, vote for the president, vote for me, all the way down. American values, American way. Yeah, the Democrats are always going to show their true colors, Mary Kate. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because you know what? Yeah, they hung that flag up. A communist flag. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I've been your host, Rayla Campbell. You've been listening to The Rayla Campbell Show, live on WSMN 1590 AM, 95.3 FM, and also live on the web at WSMN.live. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you're standing up for American values and American way. Go on to my website, RaylaCampbellForCongress.com, and help us make sure that we turn Massachusetts and New Hampshire red. Goodbye, everybody.
WSMN 1590, WSMN 95.3 FM Nashua. Listen, watch, and stream at WSMN1590.com.